and welcome to the video on the requirements and basic steps on how to upgrade CCH IntelliForms from a previous version using Windows Active Directory's Group Policy Objects, or GPO. Although this video is designed for those who are new to pushing software via GPO, it assumes you are familiar with basic server management. Therefore, common configuration tasks are not covered step by step. Also, the location of the Active Directory and GPO consoles may differ from the screenshots depending on the Windows Server version you are using. As a rule, these consoles are usually located under Administrative Tools. Now let's get started. In this video, we will cover the following topics for upgrading CCH IntelliForms: modifying the distribution point for the new installation file, ifsetup.msi, modifying the CCH IntelliForms Group Policy object with the new installation package, and testing the upgrade process. The advantages for using GPO to upgrade to CCH IntelliForms are you can upgrade multiple endpoint workstations remotely and upgrade the endpoint workstations without administrator privileges.
Before continuing, make sure your environment meets the following prerequisites. Download ifsetup.msi, the installation file, from the address shown on your screen. The network must have Active Directory enabled. You must have a domain controller running Windows 2012 R2. You must be a domain administrator on the domain controller to use Active Directory users and computers and Group Policy Management Console. There must be a network share to be used as the distribution point. Microsoft.NET Framework 4.7.2 or above must be pre-installed on workstation endpoints. Workstation endpoints must be joined to the domain. Windows 8.1 and above are supported. There must be domain user accounts to assist you with testing deployment. And a previous version of CCH IntelliForms must be already installed on workstation endpoints by way of GPO.
Let's move on to modifying the distribution point for the new CCH IntelliForms installation file, ifsetup.msi. As an administrator, log on to the file server, if you have one, or your domain controller. Navigate to the distribution point folder you used to deploy the previous version of CCH IntelliForms. In our demonstration environment, our CCH IntelliForms distribution point on our file server is c:/install/IntelliForms, and the previous version of CCH IntelliForms is for tax year 2016. We begin by creating a new folder to hold the new CCH IntelliForms version's installation file. Name the folder based on the new CCH IntelliForms version you are installing. In our example, the new version is for tax year 2017. Copy the new CCH IntelliForms installation file, ifsetup.msi, into the new folder you just created. Note that GPO installations use MSI files instead of EXE files. We originally customized our previous CCH IntelliForms installations using the IntelliForms admin.xml file. The IntelliForms admin.xml file is used to change the saved data path and enter proxy server settings within CCH IntelliForms globally without user intervention. Using IntelliForms admin.xml is optional. If you used it for a previous version of CCH IntelliForms, you should continue using it for your new CCH IntelliForms installations. The customized folder in our demonstration environment is the distribution point for the IntelliForms admin.xml file. We do not need to make any changes to the IntelliForms admin.xml file because the upgrade process will automatically keep the previous version of CCH IntelliForms settings. However, we do need to retain this file because any new CCH IntelliForms GPO installations will continue to use it. We have finished configuring our distribution point. Next, we move on to modifying the CCH IntelliForms Group Policy object. Log on to the Domain Controller as a domain administrator and open Group Policy Management. In the Group Policy Management console, expand the organizational unit, OU, that contains the CCH IntelliForms GPO. Then right-click on the CCH IntelliForms GPO and choose Edit. Expand Computer Configuration, Policies, Software Settings, and highlight Software Installation. You should see the previous CCH IntelliForms package listed in the right pane. In our example, the previous package is for CCH IntelliForms 2016. In the right pane, right-click and choose New Package. Using a UNC path, navigate to your new CCH IntelliForms distribution point and choose ifsetup.msi. In our example, the new distribution point is for CCH IntelliForms 2017. Click Open. The Deploy Software window displays. Accept the default assigned and click OK. The new CCH IntelliForms installation package displays. Its default name is CCH IntelliForms. Right-click on CCH IntelliForms and choose Properties. On the General tab, rename the CCH IntelliForms package name so it reflects the new tax year. In our example, the tax year is for 2017. As an optional but recommended step, choose the Deployment tab and select Uninstall this application when it falls out of the scope of management. This will ensure the automatic uninstall of CCH IntelliForms if a workstation or group falls out of scope of the CCH IntelliForms GPO. Choose the Upgrades tab. The Packages that this package will upgrade field should default to Upgrade CCH IntelliForms for the old tax year. If it does not, use the Add button to browse to your CCH IntelliForms GPO. Once the upgrade has been configured, click OK. The Group Policy Management Editor should reflect the changes you have made. Note, if you use the IntelliForms admin.xml file for your previous CCH IntelliForms GPO installation, you do not have to make any changes to the GPO with regard to the file's deployment. Click on the X in the upper right to close the window. You have completed modifying the CCH IntelliForms GPO upgrade. We are now ready to test our CCH IntelliForms Upgrade GPO deployment. While you are still logged onto your domain controller, bring up a command window, type gpupdate /force and press Enter. You should receive confirmation that the policy update has been completed. You are now ready to test your GPO deployment on a workstation. Log onto an endpoint workstation with a restricted user account ID. Open a command prompt to force the GPO to apply itself to the workstation rather than wait for the GPO update cycle. Type gpupdate /force and press Enter. As the workstation comes back up, you should see Please Wait displayed prior to user login. In some cases, this Please Wait message may display for several minutes. When prompted, use restricted user credentials to log into Windows. Use the CCH IntelliForms shortcut on the desktop to open CCH IntelliForms. On the Blank Forms tab, make sure that the Year drop-down menu displays the new tax year. In our example, the new tax year is 2017. If the year hasn't updated, reboot your computer. In some cases, it may take up to 3 reboots to apply the new installation. You have completed the CCH IntelliForms GPO upgrade. Thank you for watching this video on how to upgrade CCH IntelliForms using Windows Active Directory's GPO. For additional information and solutions pertaining to IntelliForms, log into our support website at the address shown on your screen, click the link to CCH IntelliForms, or enter search terms to search our database of knowledge base articles. Wolters Kluwer, when you have to be right.